Let's give it up for Luther. He's pretty excited. So I want to kind of start this off just a little bit about myself. And my story begins with Caroline Posey. She was 34 years old. It was the late 50s. She had been raised pretty well and had a father and had a good family life. But at 34, she had 5 children in the projects on government assistance and no future. Her husband was in jail, and so it was a pretty bad situation. If you ever go through life and you know this is not where I plan to be, you might experience that, sure, of course. And so, you know, she had a situation. She ended up going to a church, and the preacher gave her one word. It was a single thought, the power of a thought and how it can alter your life. And this single thought changed her entire life. In fact, I wouldn't be here today if she hadn't had that thought. And the thought was, you don't have to live in the basement of your life.
Absolutely.
That was a powerful thought to a woman in that situation. Never live in the basement of your life. And she realized, I'm living in the basement. Here I am looking at my life. Got 5 kids on government assistance in the projects. My husband's in jail. I have no future. In fact, prior to that, she was contemplating suicide. In fact, she put her head in the oven and was contemplating suicide. So pretty hopeless situation. And so that single thought altered her whole life. And that's what the thought was. In fact, it's one of the statements I made, is your life will go in the direction of your strongest and most dominant thought. Your life will go in the direction of your strongest and most dominant thought. And that thought of realizing that she didn't have to live in the basement of her life, and she made a decision to do something. And that's the good thing about all of us. We have the power to make a decision. And we don't have to settle for mediocrity. We don't have to settle for anything that we're currently going through. And we can make a choice to be in a different place and start in that direction. Of course, there's a process, and there's some growth that you have to experience to do it, but you can make a difference and you can change your life.